All righty. Great evening, great, fantastic, and amazing evening, everyone. Thank you so very much for joining us. Yes, indeed. You are definitely here to hear from some amazing entrepreneurs as we introduce you to some individuals who are changing and impacting lives globally. We're truly here to make a living while living, and that's exactly what these individuals are doing. And I want to make sure that I introduce you to them. And so that way, if you see them out and about, you could give them a handshake, you can give them a high five. Most importantly, you can know that they can change your lives as well as others. And so let's go ahead and introduce our very first individual. His name is Luduman. And so, Luduman, if you could please come on up and share your full name with everyone on this evening, please.
Can everyone hear me okay?
We can hear you.
Yeah, my name is Luduman Dada. I'm 27 in Illinois.
Okay. You're 27. Oh my goodness. That is very, very young, but you're already thinking about how is it that you can also be able to go ahead and ensure that your legacy is being claimed. But I want to be able to ask you, who is Luduman? Who is Luduman?
I'm just a man of many traits. Very to myself, but always interested in finding new ways to further myself and help people out, no matter what.
Wow, indeed. And we know in these time and days that's usually pretty challenging to find with individuals that are willing to really, if they have the resources, they're usually not willing to be able to assist or help. But guess what? That's not you. And so I'm so excited to just hear a little bit more about you as well in reference to you being able to start this business and take this journey. I'm quite sure there are some individuals that you want to thank for supporting you, and they may even be listening in on this evening. But that's important as an entrepreneur to have individuals that support you. So if you could please share with me, who are some of those individuals? Okay, I think, are you okay? Let's see. So, look, man, I think we lost you some type of way, but I'm hoping that we will get you back. I am hoping that we will get you back, and so that we can make sure that indeed that we are able to meet Lukaman. And so we are going to go ahead and keep it going because I think that it's only. Oh, there you go. There you go. There he goes, everyone. Lukaman is back. Is back, and we are excited to have you. We know how it is with technology. Yes, indeed. We know what that means when it comes down to technology. And so I want to make sure that we're able to ensure that Lukaman is all set and ready to go. But until he comes back, because we know exactly what it's like, right, Mr. Yarbrough? And so I'm going to give it probably about another 10 seconds. But everyone, we are here once again, and we are making sure that individuals, you're able to meet them as they make a living while living. But let's go ahead and get on over to Mr. Michael. Michael, if you could please share with us, first of all, what is your name and who are you? Who is Michael Yarbrough, please?
Well, thank you for having me. I thank you for this wonderful opportunity. Um, I am by birth Michael Yarbrough, but I'm just Mike. I'm Mike Yarbrough, and I am a husband. I am a father. I am a grandfather. I am an ordained elder of the Grand Old Church of God in Christ, and I am pursuing this entrepreneur opportunity. I think this is a great opportunity, not just for myself, but for others that I might encounter. The biggest thing we're looking for is time and money, and this opportunity will provide you both of them. So I just wanted to say hi and how are you?
Yes. Wow. Well, I am amazing. And I'm quite sure everyone that you come into contact will agree that after speaking with you and meeting you with your energy and they're met with the energy, it's the same. And so, you know what? I am going to ask you the major question when it comes down to not saying that this is the only thing that will get you to success, but it definitely adds fuels to the fire. But
Sure.
are there some individuals that have supported you as you became to say, I'm getting ready to go ahead and take on this actual step in entrepreneurship? And so, if those individuals are either on here or if they just been in that corner, who are those individuals? Who would you like to thank this evening?
Sure. First and foremost, I'd like to give glory and honor to my Lord and Savior. I'd like to thank him first because he gave me the breath to even be able to have this opportunity. You know, the word tells us all things work for good. And I believe
Yes.
this is a good opportunity. But I want to say a special thank you to my wife, Tristica Patrick Yarbrough. She put me in the car. She pushed me and said, hey, you need to be doing this. And it was a great opportunity. I would sit in rooms with her as she would go around and we work our nonprofit all about increase. And I would see these opportunities. I'd hear about them. And I didn't know if it was quite for me or if this was something that I could do, but she pushed me in the right direction and said, you can do it. So I want to first and foremost thank her. I want to thank my entire family, my church family, and just all my family and friends, especially Mr. Avery Shelton. It's my buddy, hallelujah. He told me, say, hey, you gotta do this. So
Wow.
I just want, there's a lot of people, but I can name a lot of people that's been
Mhm.
supportive, but I just want to start there.
Yes, yes, indeed. And and that's something that I believe that we just do not really do enough of. Really thinking back is a lot of times we could say who doesn't support us, but
True.
when you're actually able to say, yes, these are the individuals, and I know that there's many more. That first of all, I want to applaud you because usually people would say, you know what, there aren't too many people, but you have a village, and that's why I know you're going to be able to help so many people. I know you're going to help so many people. And so, if you could share with us also who was the individual that recognized the champion in you. I know you said your wife referred you, but there is someone that has to sponsor you, right? Who was the
Right.
person
Well,
that recognized
you
that in
might
you?
want to turn the camera around and look at yourself because it was you that recognized that. And we met a few times. You even took the opportunity. I came up, you pulled up, we sat in my car and we talked. And
Yes.
I
Wow.
was a skeptic. I didn't believe, it wasn't that I
Yes.
was skeptical, but you have to be
Mhm.
careful. You
That's
have to be
right. That's
careful in this
right.
day and age, especially
Yes.
when you're talking about not only your personal name, but your professional name and
That's
things
right.
that you attach it to. So it
Yes.
was you, Dr. Gladney. I thank you for sticking with me, not giving up on me, and saying, look, I believe that I can do it. And here we are today.
Wow, indeed, and I am so very honored that you did. You took the nudge from your wife, and you. This is it. I tell people that a lot of times you look at how many years of experience that you've had in something else, and you think like, oh, I'm starting over. No, you're just being able to build on top of everything
Sure.
else that you've been able to, to be able to gain the experience from. So I'm excited about being on this journey with you and your wife. And so, if you can also share with me, what is the name of your travel agency that you started? Because not only are you in business to be able to assist others and you will start to coaching others, but you have a travel agency empire that you're starting. What is the name of that travel agency and what will your specialization be?
The name of my travel agency is 10 Toes Up Travel.
I
I know
love
you're
it.
wondering 10 toes up. I want to be the gentleman that helps you put all 10 of your toes to the sky, someplace nice. Wherever that is, let me help you point your 10 toes to the sky and relax and kick back and enjoy life. And so we
Wow.
want people to be able, once again, to make a living while living. And so part of
Yes.
that is just relaxing sometimes. You can't go hard all the time. You got to be able to point all 10 of your toes to the sky. Let me help you do that.
Wow, I do. I absolutely love the name of that travel agency. It is going to be around for ages and decades. And so I
Yes,
know
it
it
is.
is being built as a legacy business. And so, what is your why? As an entrepreneur, we need to be, there has to be a ticker inside of us, inside of our soul. So, what is that motivates you and digs in your soul and say, no, I will not give up. I shall not give up. I cannot give up. What is your why?
It's pretty simple. I'm tired of looking at it,
Mm,
whatever it is. I want to, when you see nice things and you want to be able to do nice things, and you see these exotic places in the world and you're looking at them, and you're looking at it and you can't
yes.
get there. I'm tired of looking at it. I'm tired of driving
Mm,
past the dealership and looking in the window. I'm tired of my wife looking at the dress or looking at the house, and we can't get it. And so I
mm,
want to use this opportunity not only to help people travel, but to help them get to their it. Maybe
wow.
your it is a college scholarship for your kid. Maybe your it is retirement. Maybe your it is just free time. I don't know what your it is, but 10 toes up travel and all about increase, we're going to help you get to your it.
Wow, I love that. You're it. Oh my goodness. I got to share with you this one video, and it is called That Place. And that reminds me so much of that. So I definitely want to make sure that we do. We're going to get to that. And so, also, if you could please share with me, if you could please just share with me as far as with, if you could please share with me, please, when we're talking about um, you being able to, first of all, being licensed to sell the travel agencies to others, to be able to help them with the startup of their travel agencies.
Sure.
If you could please share with us, why is it that you choose to do so? Because many people, they'll find out about a great opportunity, they'll know how to be able to start a great business and that can help them, but they usually don't choose to go that route. But you did. You went, you're licensed, you're an independent contractor with Planet Marketing, which is the only company that can open travel agencies through IntelliTravel. So why did you choose to do that?
I wanted people to be able to see the opportunity for themselves. I wanted people to be able to have access to it. If you're not leaving a legacy, if you're not opening doors, we always talk about in our communities providing opportunities and opening doors. But a lot of times our efforts are just self-fulfilling. It's just,
Yeah.
getting what I can. I wrote a book, great, by my book. And
Mm-hmm.
and it kind of
Mm-hmm.
stops there.
Yeah.
I didn't want to do that. I wanted to be a part of an organization that I could introduce to other people and say, this can be your way out. This can be your economic freedom. This can be your time freedom. There's
Yeah.
nothing more. You can get more money, but you can't get no more time.
That's
And so
right.
I wanted to provide people, myself, as well as others, with the opportunity to have the economic freedom and the time freedom to pursue their dreams. You only have so many years on this planet, and we need to be able to maximize this. I believe this is an opportunity that will help people do so.
Right, indeed, and I believe so as well. Oh my goodness, I want to partner with you.
Come on now.
Right, that is so awesome. Oh my goodness. And so, also, if you could just please share with me, do you have a goal of creating this as a legacy business? We know that both businesses, can definitely sure well be a legacy business, but also the business, and with you being an independent contractor with Planet Marketing, we know that you are able to create this where your weekly income, your monthly income, your bonuses, all of those things are able to be willed over to your children once you
Sure.
become a director in that company. Is that something that you have within sight?
That's right in, that's my target, is to be a director. I'm going
Yeah.
to be a director. I'm going to be a multi-star director with this
Yes.
organization. I
Wow.
lost my son 2 years ago to gun violence.
Mhm.
My son Corey,
Mhm.
and we always talked about opportunity. Well, now I'm a dad. I have a
Right.
6-year-old grandson, and I want him to cut his meat with my knife. I want
Mm,
him to be able to learn from the mistakes that I made and capitalize on the opportunities. You're worth more than $25 or $30 or $35 an hour. We was
yes.
raised up and say, oh, I make $35, $40 an hour. That's what I'm worth. That is not what you're worth. You're
Yes.
worth far more than that. And so I want
Mm,
to instill into him. It took me getting this old to realize that I was worth more than that. And I want to give it
yes.
to him early so he can start blessing. By the time he gets 20, he's going to be blessing other people. I want to be that face on the over the fireplace that my great grandkids don't know who he is. Great
Yes.
great grandpa Yarbrough, Mike started this business for us. And now we
Yes.
sitting on 100 acres. We all got houses. They don't even know who I am. That's the type of legacy I want. That I just
Wow.
be a picture over the fireplace that they just say thank you to.
Yes, indeed. Wow. Wow. I appreciate that. And so, finally, if you could please share with us, what advice would you give to anyone who may be pressing the snooze buttons on their dreams because of fear or doubt? What message would you
Close
give to
a closed mouth will never eat.
them? Mm,
Period.
period.
If you don't open your mouth and ask for the opportunity, if you don't open your mouth and say, hi, I'm available, I have this opportunity available, you will never eat. And
Wow.
so I'm a big guy. I like to eat. And I want to help the people around me eat. And when I say eat, I don't mean just food. I want you to eat off life. I want you to have
Yes.
the freedom of time. If you want to
Wow.
decide that you don't want to do nothing that particular day, then you should be able to afford that. But
That's right.
without the opportunity, you're just a slave to a wage. And I'm
Mm.
not going to be a slave anymore.
That's right. Wow, indeed. Well, I thank you so very much. I'm quite sure that you have gained some individuals that have perked up their ears and said, "Let me go find out a little bit more information about this Michael Yarbrough." But I would definitely like to be the first one to congratulate you on being able to make sure that you do not allow your excuses to excuse you, and you're starting to
Right.
build a legacy that is going to outlast you and still be able to make a living while living. So
That's right.
congratulations. Looking forward to working with you. Oh, there's that amazing wife.
Amazing
That's
wife,
right, you
amen.
guys. And she is all about increase. So they have amazing companies and businesses that is just nothing. It speaks to the legacy. It speaks to the heart of who they are. And as you know, any parent that have lost a child and to keep going and to pick it up and just keep going. I applaud you and that amazing wife of yours. And I'm definitely looking forward to you all building an amazing, amazing, and outstanding legacy. Congratulations once again.
Thank you. I appreciate you. Come on, let's get on this. Let's go ahead. We can do it.
We are. Yes, we are. Definitely. I want to make sure I speak to you about this coming up Saturday, the both of you. So yes, indeed. All
Okay.
righty.
All
Wonderful.
right.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you.
Congratulations. You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
Yes. And guess what, everyone? We have Luduman Dada back. He is back. He is back and ready. And so if you can unmute yourself, young man, yes, indeed. Anytime we have the opportunity and where our bright young minds are ready to be right there and to help with the situations and the crisis that our economy is in and not become a statistic and a problem within the economy, but he's a solution. And this gentleman here, just a little bit of time that I've had the opportunity to be able to hear from his coach, one of his coaches, I tell you, he is truly a sharp gentleman. But he's an everyday individual, and he chose to plant his flag right here. And you was able to hear from him just a little bit ago in reference to who he was and what his background was. But you know what? I want to make sure this is done right. So if you can go ahead, Luduman, and share with us what is your background? Who are you? Who is Luduman, please?
Yeah, like I said before, I'm a young 27-year-old from Illinois. I'm kind of a jack of all trades. I do it all. But I heard from a close friend of mine, I'm sure is here today, about traveling. I don't travel too much, but making money while traveling does sound like something I would love to get into. So of course I took the time to listen and join the calls, and now I'm here.
Wow, indeed. That's right. And we're here. You have an amazing village and community that is right there to assist you on this journey. And so, if you could please share with us who has been a part of the startup. During the startup, we know that there still has to be some individuals that you're like, yes, they believe in me, or they was even able to listen to you being excited about starting a business. Who would those individuals be that you would like to thank today?
There's a lot of people I could thank, but I'll definitely start with Zara, and also Deshaun. Deshaun's a close friend of mine. Um,
Yes.
Me and Deshaun go way back. I'm also like to thank my girlfriend. She's been real helpful during all this and kind of opening my mind to stuff like this. She's a big traveler, so definitely getting into stuff like that. There's a lot more people I could thank, but I definitely say those three people are very important to start.
Yes, yes, indeed. That is right. And so, if you could please share with us as well, you need someone to believe in you and to see something within you. And so, who was that individual that saw the champion in you and invited you to this amazing opportunity?
Yeah, my friend Deshaun Dixon, um, very electric, happy, family oriented guy. He's always been putting me first, bringing me into things that he's working on, that he believes in, God first, and then, just having that additional time. So when he brought it to my attention, I figured, who am I not to at least give it a chance?
Wow, that's right. That's indeed, and that's what you call, friends and relationships. That is the new currency, whether people know it or not. Relationships that outweighs any dollar, anything when it comes down to the currency. It is all about those relationships. And so you've started your very own travel agency inside of this $8 trillion industry. And so, if you could please share with us, what is the name of your travel agency, and what are you going to specialize in?
Oh yeah, the name of my travel agency is called the Flight Club or Flight Club Travel. We
Okay.
definitely specialize in all inclusive resorts, hotels, flights, things of that nature. Kind of just people like to be a part of something, and so when you kind of like put it in a club sense, so oh, that sounds like a really fun club. I want to be a part of that. So I'm definitely helping people find, land in paradise, travel, and like Michael said, just relax their minds because you can't work forever. Um, Time is a commodity we won't get back, so you definitely want to be able to enjoy the time that you have left, whether that be 1,000 years or 100. You want to at least enjoy the time that you have left.
Wow, indeed. Because tomorrow is not promised to us. And that's why we always say we're making a living while living. We're not going to put off tomorrow for us to go ahead and go on that trip or take that vacation. None of those things. But we're also not going to squander our savings and what it is that we need to be responsible for. So why not be able to get into an industry that we absolutely love, the world loves, right? So if we love to do it, make it our hobby. But if the world loves to do it, we make it our business. And so I just absolutely love to hear that. And so if you could please share with me, what is your why? At the age that you are right now, usually the kids are not thinking, or young people are not thinking too far ahead. But as an entrepreneur, you have to have a why, something that's going to tick tock and be that clock that's going to wake you up when you don't feel like it or you get down. So, what is your why, and what motivates you as an entrepreneur?
My why is just time. I want to have more time. I mean, I've been working since I was 16, and of course,
Wow.
when you're 16, a lot of responsibilities aren't there. But 11 years later, I work a 9 to 5. I do other businesses. You kind of want to have time. I don't want to retire at 62 and then life expectancy says I'll live another 10, 15 years. So I want to
Yes.
enjoy the time that I have. Of well, like I said, whether that be 1,000 years, 100 years, God forbid, earlier. I just
Yes.
want to have more time.
Wow, indeed. Well, that is just to be applauded, to actually take and look at things further ahead besides just now. But if you can also share with us, why did you choose to become licensed through Planet Marketing, where you will be coaching other startup businesses to be able to get into the travel and tourism industry, and knowing that that creates competition, what the normal person would say, but you're above average. You have to have a mindset of abundance in order for you to say, you know what, I think I am going to assist others with being able to do this as well. What made you come to that decision?
Others have always assisted me, and it doesn't hurt to give back to others. I mean, I can't be greedy.
Hmm.
So, of course, if I can't eat everything, everyone else has to eat as well. So, of course, it's
Wow.
always nice to, if I
Mm.
succeed or I, you know, go far, I want to
Yes.
know that at least that some other people were behind me when I did so, not just myself.
Wow. Wow. You are extraordinary. Your parents
Thank
should
you.
definitely be proud of you. I tell you, oh my goodness. And so, also, if you could please share with us, do you have a goal of creating this business as a legacy business, growing it as a legacy business, and where you can will this off to an heir?
Hopefully, I don't have any heirs yet, so right now that's maybe down the line. But like I said, if I get far, I definitely want to
Mhm.
be able to have something for kids, grandkids, grandkids, something to, look back on like, oh, we travel so much because of grandpa or dad or
Yes.
uncle, something like that.
Wow, that's it. That's so awesome. And when you could be ahead of everything and plan those things out, that's very rare, and so I applaud you, and like you're saying, to be able to see that, that's tremendous. I love it. And so if you could please share with us on this last question, what advice would you give to someone who may be pressing the snooze buttons on their dreams because of fear or doubt?
Well, I just said take a chance. I mean, well, for someone young like me, life is full of failures, and if you fail, you'll learn from it, and if you succeed, then you'll have something to look back on. So I always say take a chance and be ready for whatever comes next.
Indeed, that's right. Wow. Well, thank you once again, Luduman Dada. I am so thrilled to have met you. Looking forward to working with you, and definitely congratulations, congratulations,
Thank you, thank you,
congratulations.
thank you.
Okay, so yes, let's give it up for Mr. Luduman Dada. I tell you, we have some amazing individuals that is just really, really doing some just significant things in the lives of others, and starting with their own, as we are continuing to make a living while living. These are everyday individuals, everyone, and they made a decision, right? They made a decision to be able to say that, guess what? I'm going to stop pressing the snooze buttons on my dreams. No longer am I going to allow what could have happened or what should have happened. Their excuses didn't excuse them, and they're right here, and you're hearing from them. So once again, thank you so much, Dada. Let's see if we can go ahead. There's another young lady that has joined us, and I want to see if we can bring her on up. Let's see if I can bring her on up. Let's see. Are you able to get your screen off at all, Cindy, and come on up and unmute yourself? Yes, there we go. And I don't know if you
Hi.
can bring your camera down some more.
Oh,
And
I'm so sorry. Oh, wait a minute.
okay,
I'm
indeed.
sorry. I'm short.
That's okay. So how are you? Great to meet you.
Hi. I'm doing great. How are you?
Wonderful. Great, great, great. And so, yeah, so this is my very first time meeting you. But if you could please share with us, exactly who is Cindy? Who are you? Who are you, Cindy Ellis?
Who am I? I'm me. I mean, I'm a grandmother. I'm a mom. Did, I'm a best friend to a lot of people. I mean, I don't know. I mean, the way I see it, I'm nobody spectacular, but just me.
Wow, indeed. Well, guess what? If you're walking around on this earth, you are significant, and there's someone that wish they was right there in the shoes of Cindy Ellis. And because also a little birdie told me that you are a business owner now. Yes, two businesses. So that makes a huge difference, Cindy. I don't know about you, but I don't run into entrepreneurs every single day. So that's one thing. That's another thing. And so, Cindy, if you could share with us, what city and state are you in?
I am in I am in South Chicago Heights, Illinois. This
Okay.
far south suburbs of Chicago. I am probably a stone's throw, almost out of Cook County, trying to get into Will County, where it seems like life is better. But
Yes. Okay.
yeah, I've always been in the south suburbs of Chicago.
Wow. Well, guess what? One thing I've learned after battling stage 2 breast cancer for 2 years, life is good wherever you are living.
True,
And so
true.
life is what you have, but lifestyle is how you choose to live it. So you could definitely, but I'm all for making sure, put that on your vision board, wherever it is that you're dreaming, you're thinking of going, be there, already be there. And I'm claiming it for you.
Right.
And so if you can share with us also, is there anyone that you want to thank today, in reference to just being able to say, yes, I think you should go for it, or I'm going to support you on that journey, Cindy? Is there anyone that comes to mind?
Right now, I would have to probably say my daughter and my granddaughter.
Awesome.
Mostly everything that I have ever done, it's been because of them. Um,
Yes.
Family has always been first. Well, God first and then family. So, but it's when I make a decision, when I try to make a decision about everything, I usually take them into account first.
Mm,
Um, so I
awesome.
mean, that would be my, my fallback, my go-to, my reasoning for
Yes.
getting up, I guess.
Wow, look at there. Indeed. How powerful. And you know what? There's always someone that believes in you. Whether you at times that you don't even believe in yourself, but they also see some things within you that may be blindsiding you with the fear and doubt. And so if you could share with me, who was that person that saw the champion in you, Cindy, and that went on and invited to sponsor you into this amazing culture and the two companies that you are now a business owner of?
That would have to be the beautiful Miss Barbara Bridges Mason.
Wow,
Um,
she
she,
is.
she has even recently, she's pretty much become, I guess, I mean, I haven't told her, she's probably out hearing it for the first time now, but she's kind of become like a second mom to me, or big sister, or however you want to put it. But it's just like when I'm ready, like today, when I was ready to pull my hair out, it was just like she's telling me, take a deep breath, it's gonna be okay. We'll get there. So yeah, she's been my person. So I have to say
Okay.
it's her.
Awesome. Well, that's awesome. That is great when you have someone that believes in you. That is so awesome. And she is, her and her amazing husband. You have some amazing coaches that is right there to be able to navigate that journey with you. And by you partnering with them, guess what? That opens you up to a whole entirely beautiful village of coaches and mentors. There's over 115,000 of us worldwide in over 22 different countries. So it's endless. It's endless. And so if you could please share with us, also, you've started a travel agency. What is the name of that travel agency and what are you specializing in? Have you decided that yet?
I haven't decided what to specialize in yet. I guess it would probably be more along the lines of family, whatever they want to do. Even if it's like a girls' weekend, or the guys want to hang out for the weekend or whatever. Um, I haven't really pinpointed what I wanted to specialize in, but the name of my travel agency is Epic Destinations. And
Mm,
I kind of lean towards that because I kind of feel like with the word epic,
yes.
it should be like like awesome, spectacular, whatever adjectives you
Yes.
could think of, that's what it should be. And
Yeah.
epic to me seems like it just sums up everything. So
That's right. And it does. And it definitely does. So wonderful. Oh my goodness. Looking forward to seeing all the amazing trips and excursions that you're going to have because they got to be epic. So that's going to be
right.
so phenomenal. That is going to be so phenomenal. And so also, if you could please share with us what motivates you as is this your very first time as a business owner?
No, not exactly.
Okay.
Um, not exactly.
Okay. No, that's fine. But as far as well, I tell you what, so you're going to be able to answer this question. So,
Right.
what motivates you as an entrepreneur? What is your why? We know that we said, you told us your why as far as your grandchild and your daughter. So guess what? What is it that motivates you? What keeps you going when you think about them and you say, I can't give up? But what else beyond that you feel that has been motivating you to keep going and to make sure that, okay, I may have had a business before, but now this is another opportunity for me to build on what I've learned from that other business. So what is it that motivates you as an entrepreneur, Cindy?
The fact that I don't want to be with this is going to sound like the wrong mentality for it, but for what I'm about to say, but that's not exactly what I mean. But the fact that I don't want to be without a paycheck again.
That
Um,
never end moment.
yeah, up
Yeah.
until up until 2009, I literally worked in the legal field. Um, at
Mm,
the end of after that, when everything went goofy and haywire and whatnot, I was laid off for about almost 3 years, and then in 2011, towards the end of 2011, I went back to work. But since then, I have worked every single thing you can think of, and through nothing that I've created, it's my jobs have ended.
right,
So
right.
it's like when you keep losing a paycheck, it's like something's got to give.
Mm-hmm.
And this last time, I lost my paycheck because of my health. And that's the one thing I said, if there's anything I can do to still have a paycheck and still deal with my health,
Yes.
that's what I rather would do. And I have never done travel before, but
Okay.
hey, I'm willing to learn it.
That's
I mean,
right.
I've done
That's right.
everything else.
Wow. Well, look at there. That's what it's about, is not giving up in the face of adversity. You push through it. Those are the ones that end up winning, are those that just did not stop. They did not stop. And so that's it. We're here with you every step of the way. And so if you can also share with us this one last question. What advice would you give to anyone who may be pressing the snooze button on their dreams because of fear or doubt? What advice could you give them right now? Because maybe that was you right before you got into the business, right? You joined that amazing Miss Mason. But what advice would you give to them, Cindy?
Phew, good grief. The biggest thing I can definitely say is God did not give us a spirit of fear.
Mm-hmm.
Um, that's the biggest thing. But yeah, we're to not hit the snooze button. It's just the mind. You got to change your mindset.
Wow.
It's for me, it was just like, hey, I don't want to be without that check again. Um, I don't want to see my family struggling because of a lack of something. I just want to be able to say, hey, you know, um, let's do this, or let's, excuse me, I'm sorry, let's just, you just got to be able to you just got to be able to start pushing through. That's how I see it.
Exactly. That's
I don't know
right.
how else to describe it. I'm sorry.
Wow. No, that's okay. And you're right. And you are so very right. You have to be willing to push through it. So I am just so very just thankful and just truly ecstatic for those individuals that are on here this evening. If you want to turn your cameras back on as we go ahead and we exit out and we go ahead and bring honor. So congratulations, Cindy, on your launch of your business and really running after your dreams. Huge congratulations. And sending a huge congratulations and shout out to Mr. Luduman Dada as well as Mr. Michael Yarbrough. Yes, indeed, you have met these amazing entrepreneurs. If you are connected to them in any type of way, please make sure that you ask them. I heard that there's something like the big picture on how it is that I can become more further involved in what it is that you're doing, or they probably have already spoken to you a little bit about what it is that they're doing. Also, make sure that you get rid of every other .com that you use for travel, because now you know an emerging business and they are able to go ahead and get you your very own free portal. So if you've been looking at travel clubs and things like that, no, stop it. They're able to make sure that once you register on their travel agency website, that you're able to get their deals. You're able to go ahead and receive their newsletters, how often they send that out. Some of them send it out on a monthly basis, some of them on a quarterly basis. There's a lot of things that you're going to be able to connect with these amazing lifestyle pros with as they build those amazing dynasties. And you could be a part of that at whatever level that you would like to contribute, whether you want to share with other people what it is that they're doing, and because they may be they may be wanting to be a part of it, or you may be that person that says, you know what, I want to be able to really find out what is it that Mr. Yarbrough or Mr. Dada or Miss Ellis, what are they doing? They want to be able to get those questions answered and to share more with you. All right. And you may be that individual that says, you know what, I really don't care what it is. Just make sure that I'm on that journey with you. And guess what? They're ready to go ahead and ensure that you partner with them and that you're able to go ahead and take that journey with them. So thank you once again, everyone, for joining us. This has been our edition of Making a Living While Living. And each and every one of these individuals, they are truly on that journey. Make sure you connect with them. Have a great, fantastic, and amazing evening, everyone. And remember to stop pressing the snooze buttons on your dreams. I am Dr. Shantina Gladney, and I look forward to seeing you on the beaches of the world or the bay. Take care, everyone, and great wealth to you. Bye-bye.